Hello everyone and welcome back to Nomoria. So, in the last episode, I was messing around with traps, there were mats, we had a death, which is rather unfortunate, but I managed to get a couple of those traps set up now, so we should be a lot safer. Got the blade trap over here, and over, oops, clicked out of the window. Over here, there's a spike trap, and I figured out how to rotate the camera. Oh wait, there's no spike trap yet, because I don't have the components. That's what I was doing. I forgot. Silly me. Do I have the components to make a spike trap? I'm missing spikes. Spikes are made in the machine shop. Okay. Go with copper, because that's what I have. I learned better ways of doing this. Like, you turn off the craft ingredients thing so that we can specify what types of ingredients that they're going to be able to have. So we'll let them come over here and do that themselves. So I learned more about how mats work. Mats, I'm sure if you play Nomoria you already know this, but mats have natural armor. They're chitin, which makes them pretty much immune to any unarmed attacks. They also have these mandibles, which makes anyone who does not have any armor very susceptible to losing limbs and lives. So that was my big mistake. It was my first time fighting a mat though, so success at losing only one life do that? Yeah, I know. I'm a noob. Well, that's not going to slow me down at all, really. But knowing that, perhaps I should make some changes to my military. Now, I only have one person who actually has armor that is fairly decent. Let's see. Hess, you have good armor, and the other person would be Fizzlio. So let's find those people. Hess, where are you? Hess, you have equipment. See, I don't even have a full set of armor for these guys. That's my big problem. They're missing some gauntlets, a pauldron, a couple boots. And Fizzlio, where are ya? Fizzlio, it's Fizzlebuns. Fizzlio, you are asleep. See, Fizzlio doesn't even really have armor on most of his limbs, which are the things that he's most likely to lose. eBay. But I do have the capability of making bronze, because I have 10 tin and 10 copper. Coal's the only thing really holding me back. So I'm going to go ahead and order up 10 bronze bars to be made. And we're going to start making some bronze armor. I don't know if I'm going to have enough, really, to actually copper. Let's actually change this a bit. Craft copper bar, craft to 10. I'll move this down the list. We want to make sure that bronze is made first. I believe this one is made out of the sliver stuff. Let's cancel that one. Tin ore. Craft bar, craft to 10. There we go. Okay. And we have some spikes being made, so we can get that spike trap made for our north side. I think that's north anyway. Oh well. So, one thing that I changed in between episodes, I tweaked professions a bit. I still have the miner, but I tweaked the way that he does things. He's now in charge of prospecting and a little bit of tinkering. But he also is capable of construction and hauling. Basically, I made every job capable of construction and hauling, but they're somewhat last on the list. Tinkering is always going to be the last thing because I reached the point where I have crossbows, so that is actually pretty good. I would like to get more trap stuff, but I think I really need to focus on actually making my kingdom more defensible, which is going to mean doing a lot more mundane tasks rather than advancing in technology. There's woodcutter, capable of pretty much the same things as it used to be. Farmhand is a slightly different one. Now the farmhand I have in charge of leatherworking and bone carving, a little bit of tinkering on the side, animal husbandry, and all the agriculture stuff, plus building and hauling. Basically, they work in the fields and the kitchen, and that is pretty much all that they do. Crafts gnome is somewhat of a replacement for the homekeeper. Basically, they are in charge of doing all the workshop stuff. If there's something to be done in a workshop, they go and do it, no matter what it is. This means that they do the masonry, the stone carving, the carpentry, the wood carving, all the gem making and jewelries, all the cloth. They take care of pottery. They also will do some prospecting, so if they don't have any other workshop items that they're working on, they can go and dig around in some dirt or some stone and find some slivers for the smithing stuff. They will also do some tinkering and the construction and hauling. Then we have the metal shapers. Now these guys are basically the blacksmiths. They will do everything involving metal. They also will do some prospecting themselves, so if they don't have any metal to work with, they will go get some more metal for themselves. They also are in charge of tinkering, machining, engineering, and mechanics, and some miscellaneous. I think I may also add jewelry to their list of things to do, but I don't really see any need to. Then there's the organicist. These guys handle pretty much everything organic. They are in charge of leatherworking and bone carving, butchery, cooking and brewing, and being the doctors. So everyone who needs a doctor must keep in mind that they have the butcher working on them as well. Not that anything could possibly happen because of that, but just know that they're capable of butchering very efficiently. So, in the kitchen, I don't have very much changed here. I have them making a lot of cheese. We are a very cheese-loving kingdom, mainly because we get a lot of milk, and I might as well turn a lot of that surplus milk into cheese, so we have some more edible items. Also, down below, if I go to the stone carver, I have the trade goods set to certain amounts. So we always have some items that are solely for trading, for when we have merchants show up. Alright, so that's pretty much the recap of what I've done so far. Now, we do have another kingdom that we're able to trade with. I don't remember seeing this before. Maybe I discovered it in the last episode, or I don't quite remember. But it's a mining colony, so we're able to get many different types of stone and ore, and they are willing to pay more for food, drinks, bandages, and pickaxes. So that's pretty cool. And the Salty Kingdom is a merchant city-state, so not much of a specialty from them. This guy is the only time we've had a specialty. So if I want to get him here, I'm going to need another ambassador quarters, which I'm thinking I might as well convert this old kitchen area into an ambassador section. Now why did I not mine that out? Deconstruct. And do some building. Wall, carved wall, serpentine walls. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording now, because not much is gonna be going on other than me continuing to construct the fortress area. And I will work on the military stuff off camera, because I want to make it so... Hello, bear. I want to make it so that the guys that do have armor are in their own squad, meaning they're capable of actually dealing with the mants themselves. And not putting any of my monks at risk. My monks, I will have to make it so that they never engage with mants. They can engage with goblins just fine and tear their throats out with their own teeth. But a mant will just destroy them. So, I'll see you guys in a little while. Well, what do we have here? Looks like a goblin. Probably several goblins, just hidden in that shadow. Now I have redone the military already. I will go over that quick. We have our crossbowmen, of course. The angelic idolizers, which are both of our basic soldiers that we have. Prepared to do some damage and do some tanking. And the animalistic acers, that is our new unit. 3 militiamen and 2 monks. Avosbin and Gas, both farmhands, both very skilled at beating things to a pulp with their bare hands. Then everyone else is just pretty good with an axe. I do wonder if I have enough axes for them all. Let's see, who do we need to look up? Tria, Fizzlebuns, and Tato. Yeah, Tria, Fizzlebuns, Tato. See, Tria, you have a birch shield, but no axe. Gonna have to remedy that. And you have a cotton sack. I suppose you can sack the goblin. And Tato, you do not even have basic armor. Well, that is unfortunate. We're gonna have to just sit through it and hope it works out. I will get some more leather armor made for you eventually, Tato. 2 more goblins, one wielding a sword and a copper shield. And more goblins have been spotted. So we have 3 goblin fighters and 2 basic goblins, one of them which is a raider. Copper battle axe. I've learned that these actually are a threat because they have a chance of severing the limbs of your gnomes. And they're all from the Volcano Kingdom, of course. And there's one in copper armor wielding 2 axes. This could be a big problem. Oh, and we have lost another gnome. And there's another gnome dead. Our army has arrived far too late to save people's lives. You know, I was kind of expecting this. I was slowly beginning to realize that we are kind of at a point where if I am not at a certain equipment level, then I might as well give up. Which I'm thinking of doing. This, while we are killing off this goblin squad, we have lost 3 gnomes in a very short amount of time. Which is just not good. It is a huge setback, and we are basically on a path where we are going to slowly lose the amount of gnomes we have capable of doing things, and put our kingdom in a position of basically failing. It would have helped if I had that trap there. It probably would be smart for me not to have these prospector shops out here, but I kind of put them there because I didn't have anywhere, so put them at the time. Big mistake for me. That is 3 gnomes dead. That is really not good. Oh, and Humper lost his left arm. Wow. So, yeah, big problems. You know, I think I'm just gonna have to call this a failure, finally. I surrender, goblins. You have won. But you know, let's send an insult. The gnome we send is not going to return. But this is something I wanted to do for a while, just to see what happens. And I have a feeling bad things are going to happen. We're going to send Top. With a lot of goblin corpses and skulls. Because I just want to see what if they actually send a massive military force to sort of beat me down for daring insult the mighty goblin kingdom of the land of Volcano, the Volcano Kingdom. Why they live in a volcano kingdom, I do not know. We're not going to have any goblin corpses to send back if we keep on butchering them. You know that, right? Who are you? You're Tato. Tato, stop doing that. Ah, it doesn't matter. Where is Top? Top, where are you? Top is en route. En route to the Goblin Kingdom to insult them with the corpses of their fallen comrades. And skulls. Top is probably gonna die. But if this is going to be the last episode of this kingdom, I want it to go out with more of an interesting end than, oh, I just give up. I have a cough. 1 second. There we go. I realized I didn't actually pause my recording for that. I just turned off my microphone. How far away is that Volcano Kingdom anyway? 3 days, 14 hours. So, come fall, we might have a massive... Actually, it might even be most of the way through fall, considering the time. But yes, oh, Humper's left arm! We should see a massive goblin invasion. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. Coming to destroy the rest of our kingdom and basically take everything that is ours. I suppose the plus side is we have more beds available now. And before anyone gets on me about me being a quitter and giving up too easily. This series technically never was about me actually making a successful kingdom. This series was me more about learning a lot of the basics of Nomoria, because I've owned Nomoria for quite a while, but I never really sat down and played it for an extended amount of time. Now that I have, I really enjoy it, and now that I know more about it, I know how crappy a kingdom I have made. I can make a much better kingdom if I restart. And that's what I want to do now. I want to make a good kingdom. I mean, this is a decent kingdom. It will survive until larger and more efficiently equipped groups of goblins and mats start showing up. At that point, this kingdom is screwed. Which we've already seen, that is absolutely true. And I also am kind of getting really tired of staring at Serpentine. Serpentine is such a boring block. Just gray everything. I want color in my life. So, I will pause the recording here and I will rejoin you guys after any sign of the Goblin Kingdom responding. Which I'm hoping they do. If they don't, this is going to be a complete waste of my time. And a waste of yours. So I will see you in just a few moments. Top has returned! 8th day of summer. I don't know why I was thinking it would be fall. Apparently I forgot my seasons. But Top has returned. If the insult was successful, we should be seeing a goblin army approaching within a few days afterwards. Actually, there's one right here. I don't know if the copper blade trap has done anything. It's been triggered, apparently. I don't see goblin blood, though. So this is actually a fairly small group of goblins. I was kind of hoping for a lot more. And they're all unarmored. Oh, there we go. We got someone with bronze. Okay, that could be a bit of a problem for our guys. We have one person who's got some bronze equipment. So that was the fighter, right? Yeah. And the soldier... Ooh, here we go. Iron. We are definitely gonna die. Iron is beyond what I have available to me. And this guy is fully equipped in worn iron equipment, with an iron hand axe and an iron hammer. This is perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping for. And this guy's got some bronze. So, let's do something kind of cheeky. We're going to designate an area, a guard area. We're going to put it up here. Actually, let's have it up here. Or we're going to put the quacking sweats up here. I don't even need to do anything past this. Alright. And then behind this door... let's put the angelic idolizers here, because they're the only guys with armor. So the crossbowmen should be up here. They will pick off whatever we see down below. This is going to be the last fight for this kingdom. Barely in the door and he's shot dead. Good job. Who are you? You're Top. Good job, Top. I know I may have sent you to potentially your death. Where's he going? Top, get back to your station. No, Top, where are you going? Oh, he probably went to get more ammo, cause... Oh, we've lost Hess. Where'd that goblin go? And they're tearing through our land, destroying everything that they can. They're beating our gnomes and yaks to death with the door. A goblin bled to death, so that's kind of cool. And just to let you know, I made every single person in my entire kingdom part of the military. Just for the fun of it. A goblin is now known as Hack the Creepy Goblin. A goblin has killed so many of our guys. Is it? That's not even the iron-wielding goblin. It's just a goblin that's... I guess he's been stealing all the iron-wielding goblins' kills. Let's order all soldiers to attack. We'll see how this turns out. Hey, we killed it! I'm really surprised that we managed to kill it. We lost almost everyone in our kingdom. Yeah, we lost like half of our kingdom to this goblin attack. Oh, but that was so entertaining. Alright, so now that I have basically destroyed any chance of our kingdom being able to recover. This was so fun. But yeah, basically I made our kingdom completely doomed. Most of our guys are in the hospital. I believe our organicists may have all died. Now we have 2 organicists. They're not doing anything. Probably because they're in the hospital. This is what... They're missing an arm! Oh, this could not have been a better end to this learning series. I'm glad I did that. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching my kingdom be slaughtered. The yaks survived fairly well, surprisingly. I only lost a couple. Lost a couple emus too, but hey. They're gonna be fine. So, hope you guys enjoyed this series. I will be starting up another Nomoria series eventually. Maybe not soon, but I will be returning to Nomoria again because I really enjoy this game now that I know how to play it. I actually have been doing a lot better in my side world that I've just been doing to screw around with. When I start a new kingdom, I think I will go with a larger area, perhaps? And maybe taller hills. So it's more like we're near some mountains. I think that'll make it a lot more interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave if you want to see other series that I do. Take care, guys, and goodbye. It's a lot of blood.